Hey everybody, welcome back to Dave's Garage 365. Today we got a Honda Pilot in here. It's got a couple of good dents right here. It's got some scuff marks going horizontally through here. It's got another dent back here, and it's got a big wave of some sort that goes through the bottom of the door, and then a couple scuffs back here into the plastic. This is a pretty good dent. It's, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches, and this one back here is another 3 or 4 inches. It's got a really faint crease that runs through here, and then it's got some light scratches. And then back here, it's got another little dip. And then the real tricky part is going to be down here where this line is. Whatever hit this moved the metal around, and it's got a big kind of wave down here. There's a couple different ways to go about this. I could pull the interior trim panel off and get to it that way. I could take the whole door off and put it up on a stand and fix it that way. There's an electrical port in here, and I could go through there. The way that I always like to approach a dent is to go right down through the top of the door. And this has double pane glass, so you're gonna be really careful not to break or scratch it. First thing I'm gonna do is put a window guard in here just to protect the glass. And then one of these little wind bags. So these are pretty neat. You just slide them down in the door, pump them up, and then that'll separate that door a little bit. And then I'm gonna put a tool in there and kind of fish around, see if this is out in the open, see if it's behind a brace, and kind of get a feel on what's behind here. This is my favorite door tool. This is, I think it's called a Dent Reaper right here. It's got a little hub on it. Goes onto this handle, which is an adjustable handle. This is made by Gorilla Grip. Really good handle, really good tool. So I got a pretty good idea how I'm gonna fix this. I am able to get behind the metal. I can't get on all this dent with that one Dent Reaper tool. I'm gonna have to use this tool. This is like this is called a whale tail. So this is for getting in behind braces. So down here, there's some sort of brace that won't allow that other tool to get back there. So I'm gonna have to fix part of the dent with one tool and the rest of the dent with this tool. So I'll slide this down there, get on there and push that out. This is gonna take me some time, so I'm just gonna kind of set the camera in the back, throw it on time lapse, and you can see how I work, and maybe we'll learn something. Hopefully we'll fix this dent. So I made quite a bit of progress. You can really see at this angle that that little hump in the bottom of the door. That's going to be tricky, but I'm going to do that last. So got these 2 big dents. Got them. They're looking flat, so they're not fixed completely, but they're looking flattish. So we're moving in the right direction. It's looking good. Metal's moving good. Pretty happy with what I've accomplished so far. So keep it pushing, keep it going. So far, this is looking pretty good. Got the whole panel back into shape. I had to do a lot of pushing on this, and you can see kind of some of this bumpier texture is just, it kind of happens during the repair process. You know, some spots I pushed a little too hard. Some spots still have little lows that need to be raised up. So that just all is part of the process. So that'll all go away once it's repaired completely. That little dippity-doo down at the bottom is gone. Hammer that all down. Got this whole door looking pretty good. It's not yet perfect, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the paint correction to get these scratches out of here so I can really see what's behind those fine scratches. This is what I use right here. This is Tolecut. This is Japanese sandpaper. This is the green kind. It's 2000 grit. This is used for dry applications, which is really nice for paintless dent removal because I'm not wet sanding a whole car to buff and polish it. I'm just doing little bitty sections where there's scratches and stuff. This is a sheet right here, but it peels off in these little squares. So you can just take one little piece, sand what you need to sand, compound it, and then polish it, and it comes out really nice. It sands out really quickly. Right now I'm gonna sand these scratches out, show you how I do it, and then we're gonna buff it. Okay, that looks really good. I'm always amazed at how well this Tolecut works. It works fantastic. Good rule of thumb, if you have a scratch in your vehicle and you wonder if it can sand and buff out, the standard good rule of thumb is if you can feel it with your fingernail, it probably won't come out. But if you can't feel it with your fingernail, it should sand and buff out, no problem. These are gone, so now I can kind of see that there's a couple little dents underneath where those scuffs were. You know, whatever impacted this vehicle left some scuffs, left a couple little dents, so I'll be able to fix those now. So I'm all done with the dent. Looks pretty good. Gonna give you an after shot, and we'll deliver to the customer. I think they'll be very happy. Here's the after shot. All the scratches came out beautifully. Dents are all gone. A little whoop-de-whoop at the bottom's gone. This door looks really good. Customer's gonna be happy. So that's just one example of what can be done with paintless dent removal. If you yourself have a dent or a ding or a scuff or a scrape on your car, as long as the paint's intact, paintless dent removal may be a good option for you. So you can either call myself or find the local guy or gal in your town that is a PDR technician and see if they can help you. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. See you on the next video.